Hey guys, welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kiara and I have my own crochet business, so all my videos are crochet business related. So I know in my last video I said there wasn't going to be a video this week, and I know it's not coming out at the normal time it would normally come out, but I thought I would make a video for you guys anyways this week. So to be honest, I'm not even sure what to call this video exactly. So what's going on is I am dog sitting for this whole week. I mean, I've been dog sitting for over a week now and still for a few days. So that's why I wasn't gonna make a video because I don't have a market, of course, because I'm here. But I did crochet a lot of stuff while I was here, so I thought I would show you guys everything I crocheted while I was dog sitting and do a little bit of market prep with you guys since I will be putting tags on all that stuff. So I apologize if the lighting is not the best. I didn't bring my ring light or anything, so I'm just filming with the lighting I have. But I do want to show you guys everything I crocheted in the past week, I guess, since I've been dog sitting. And yeah, so I did crochet a lot of stuff, and I did run out of stuffing about like midweek. So I made a bunch of crochet items and I just didn't close them up. I left a hole to stuff them. And then today, I was supposed to go back home tomorrow, but the people I'm dog sitting for, their flight got canceled and delayed, so I have to stay an extra day. So I thought I would go home, a little bit of a drive, but I went home, got more stuffing, got more supplies so I can make more stuff. So I will have to stuff all the crochet items that I didn't completely finish because I did bring a ton of stuffing now, so I can finish everything. But before stuffing all of those items, I will show you guys everything, even the stuff that's not stuffed. And then I will show you guys me stuffing them like a time lapse or something, and then I will have to put those tags on everything. But first I just want to show you guys everything I made so far, and we will go from there. So just quickly, I just want to show you guys everything. So I just kind of laid it out a little bit everywhere, kind of ran out of room. And then on this desk is mostly stuff that hasn't been stuffed. Some of it has been stuffed, but a lot of it hasn't because that is when I started running out of stuffing. But as you can see, I got a ton of stuff done even while dog sitting. Also, the reason I'm crocheting like a maniac while I'm here is because so I will be dog sitting for a week and a half about, and then I will get back home for less than a week, and then I'm leaving again for a week-long trip. So in that time that I will be home for like 4 or 5 days, I will have 2 markets. So, and it's Christmas time-ish, like, you know, people are starting to do their Christmas shopping, so people that make stuff that makes great gifts, like crochet plushies, are very busy at this time of the year and have 2 markets. So I've been crocheting a lot to make sure I have enough stock for those 2 markets, and then when I come back from that trip that will be gone for after those 2 markets, I will have 1 market the weekend after I come back. So on my trip later on, I will probably not crochet a lot because it will be a trip and not dog sitting, so I probably won't crochet a lot, but I do want to have enough stock for all of these markets at this time of the year, so that's why I've been crocheting like a crazy lady. So yeah, let's get right into it. So starting with mini Octo keychains, so they don't have the keyrings on them right now. I have the supplies to put them on, I just will put them on later. But I have 5 of them, so I have 2 in this like icy pink color, and I have 3 in this blue color. This is my own tutorial that is on my channel if you wanted to go try it out. It is the Chunky Octo tutorial, but I just made them with like weight 4 velvet yarn, and they come out the perfect size to put on a keychain, and these sell really well for me. So I made 5 and I have yarn to make more, so I will probably make more of them. Next, I have 12 of these little jellyfishes, or jellyfish, I'm not sure if it's how you say it plural, but anyways, I have 12 of these, and they are glow in the dark, so I will show them to you glowing in a second, because they've been exposed to the light for a while. So I had a ton of glow in the dark yarn because I did win a giveaway with Bling Bling yarn, so I had a bunch of that yarn, and I decided to make these little jellyfish or jellyfishes or whatever, and I will put key rings on them and bring them to the consignment stores that my plushies are at, because keychains are one of my best sellers at those stores. So I thought I would make glow-in-the-dark keychains, which when it's glow-in-the-dark, it just makes it 10 times cooler. So I have 12 of them. I'll show you guys a few different ones. There's like different color combinations. So they're all like pastel colors mostly. I do have one that is not really pastel. This one's like super bright, but it's glow-in-the-dark. Again, they're all glow-in-the-dark, so it's super cool. So yeah, I have quite a few different color combinations. And then I have 2 of them that have not been stuffed because I made them after I ran out of stuffing. So they are completed, and I left like the tail to sew them shut once I do stuff them, and I left a hole at the bottom to stuff them. I just free-handed these, but there's like so many jellyfish patterns out there, guys, so you won't have a problem finding one if you wanted to make something like this. So I will show them to you guys glowing probably after I show everything to you. I just want to get through all of this, and then I will show you the glow-in-the-dark items. Next, I have 4 very tiny bees that have not been stuffed yet. They will be going on keychains. These are also for the consignment stores. I will do a very big restock before I leave for my trip when I come back, so that's another thing I gotta crochet a lot for. I mean, I think everything is done mostly. So yeah, I will have to bring all that stuff during the few days that I'm back home. So I still need to make 2 more of these, I believe. But yeah, so I have 4 of them. They will need to be stuffed, and I will have to put the key rings on them too. I just wanted to show you guys all the keychains while I'm at it. So this is my own keychain bee pattern. So it is on my Etsy and Coffee Shop, and it's a pattern bundle. So in the bundle you get obviously the pattern to make the bee keychain, and you also get the pattern to make a bee plushie with acrylic yarn. So obviously when you make them with acrylic yarn, they come out smaller than if you were to make them with plush yarn, but you can use any pattern with any type of yarn. You just have to adjust the hook size. But yeah, it's my own pattern that you can find on my Etsy and Coffee Shop. Next, I have cats. So I have 1 bigger loaf cat. I just freehand them, but they're like based on the loaf cat pattern, so I don't have a pattern for these. I just freehand them. So this is the big one that I have. This one has been stuffed. Yay! Yeah, so I have 1 big one like this. And then I have 4 smaller ones. 3 of them have not been stuffed. These ones have not been stuffed, and this one has been stuffed. So this one is gonna be for market inventory, and the 3 other ones will be going to the consignment stores. That's why they're not stuffed, because I made them later, because I realized I needed more for the consignment stores, and by that time I had run out of stuffing. So I have 5 cats total, 4 smaller ones and 1 big one. Next, for sea turtles, I have 1 that is completely finished. I just freehand them. I love this color, or this color combination, a lot. And then later on, I decided to make another one. I had run out of stuffing by then, so I made all the parts, and I just tied these together just so I don't lose the parts for what goes with what. But yeah, the head is crocheted and will have to be sewed on. I couldn't sew it on the body yet because I still need to stuff the head, so I couldn't sew it on because then I wouldn't be able to stuff it. But I did sew on all the flippers, I guess, because they don't need to be stuffed or anything. And then of course I left a hole in the body to stuff it with the tail to sew it and everything. And the reason that the flippers are like this and not like this is because I ran out of this like very light green yarn. Like I didn't run out, but I would have if I made them like this. So I had to incorporate the other color in the flippers in order to have enough yarn. Next, I have 10 chunky octos. None of these have been stuffed, so that's why they have all their ends left, so I can sew it shut after I stuff it. So I have 2 blue ones, 2 gray ones, and 5 pink ones, and then I have 1 that's like all 3 colors because it was just leftovers from all the skeins of yarn. So I still gotta stuff all of these. and that is my Chunky Octo tutorial that is on my channel, the same one I used for the keychains, just different yarn and hook. Next, I have 4 small axolotls. They all look the same. This is, I freehanded them, but they're based on my axolotl pattern. I just freehanded them to make them smaller because if I followed my axolotl pattern, they would be huge. Not huge, but bigger. So I wanted to make some small ones because the small ones sell the best for me at markets, because obviously the smaller ones are more affordable than the big ones, a little bit cheaper, so people always like that. And axolotls are popular, so I made 4. Next, I have 4 little birdies, so I will show them to you guys a little better than this. So I have 2 in this color. I really love this yarn and everybody loves it too. So I got 2 in this color, and I have 2 in this yellow color. And these are my own little birdie pattern that you can find on my Etsy and coffee shop. These sell really well for me and they work up so fast, like honestly, less than 20 minutes each, and they're just so cute. And with that same yarn that I used for the yellow little birdies, I made a snuggler because I think it's a really cute like baby yarn. Like it's kind of neutral. It does have like some pink and purple, but yellow is more of a neutral color, and it's adorable. And I've been out of snugglers for a little while, so I thought maybe Christmas season would be good if someone is shopping for a little baby. This one obviously has embroidered eyes, so it is safe for babies. Next, I have 6 chicken nuggets. They all have little different faces, so some of them are embroidered and some of them have like safety eyes. This is my own tutorial that is on my channel. In the tutorial I do use thicker yarn, but it's very easy to adapt the tutorial pattern to any yarn. You just have to chain more at the beginning, which is going to be on top here. If you watch the tutorial, you'll understand what I mean by chain more at the beginning, and then you'll be completely okay to make them this size with thinner yarn. So yeah, I have 6 of these guys. Next, I have 1 big mushroom boy, and this one is just free-handed, super cute. And I have 3 mini ones. This is my own free pattern that's on my coffee shop. I say my coffee shop, but it's free. Yeah, so I made 3 of these. I would have made more, but I ran out of the red yarn, so this is all I could make for little mushies. Next, I have 3 small bees. So these are the same pattern as my bee keychains I showed you guys earlier. I just used thicker yarn, so they came out a lot bigger. So these are the perfect little plushy size. And I made 2 bigger bees. I did not use the pattern that comes with the bee keychain pattern because they would have come out bigger if I did, which some people want bigger plushies. That's okay. I wanted them to come out a little bit smaller, so I just freehanded them for them to come out a little bit smaller. But if you use the bee plushie pattern that comes with the bee keychain pattern, they will come out bigger than this. I just wanted them a little bit smaller. Next, since it's the holiday season coming up, I decided to make a snowman. This is my own pattern, both of these I will explain. So I made a snowman plushie with plush yarn as the snowman and the hat. Scarf and nose is with acrylic yarn. That's all explained in the pattern. You can find that pattern in my Etsy and coffee shop. It's kind of hard to see, but he has a hat. And I made some with acrylic yarn and turned them into ornaments to obviously put them in your Christmas tree. These have been pretty popular already this year, and it's like mid-November right now. So I'm sure they're going to be even more popular now that it's getting closer to Christmas. So I have 2 with green scarves and 1 with a red scarf. They also have hats. A little bit hard to see, but yeah, so in the pattern, the snowman and hat is made the same no matter what yarn you use, but in both here, the scarf and nose is made with acrylic yarn. So in the pattern, it does tell you the changes to make, whether you're using plush yarn or acrylic yarn for the scarf and nose to be the right size. And in the pattern, it also shows you how to turn it into an ornament, as these are just perfect ornaments. So I made 3 little ornaments and 1 snowman plushie. For hot dogs, I made 7 hot dogs. I won't show you all of them. They literally all look the same. So this is my own pattern that you can find in my Etsy and coffee shop. These have been super popular for me. Like the plushie sells super well, both at the consignment stores that my plushies are at and at markets. They sell super well. I've even sold one personally to someone on Facebook and they paid for shipping and all of that. So that was awesome. And the pattern itself has been very popular. A lot of people have bought this pattern and said that they made the hot dogs to bring to market and they sell super well for them too. So I'm so happy that these have been selling for everybody. So I have 6 of these that are all done, and then I have one that is not stuffed or the bun's not sewed on yet. I made it when I ran out of stuffing, so we'll have to stuff this and sew the bun onto the dog. Again, just like the hot dogs, I won't show you all of these because they all look the same, but I made 10 mini turtles. I made like a whole batch of them in a day and then plus some stuff in that same day. But yeah, so these are my own mini turtle pattern that's on my Etsy and coffee shop. They are actually very quick to make, and I usually don't make stuff in batches like that, but I did not mind making these in such a big batch like that. Yeah, I just made the shells all at once and then made like the legs and stuff all at once, made the heads all at once, and it was pretty quick to make 10 of these. So yeah, these are super cute and just perfect. Next, on to chickens. So I have 6 chickens total in 2 colors, so I'm going to show you one in each color. So I have this like beige color and this brown color. These are super cute and pretty fast to make actually. So I have 3 in brown and 3 in beige. And yeah, these just sell really well for me. Now I believe this is the last of it. So I have 6 elephants total. All of them are completely crocheted, but 2 of them are not completely stuffed. So I have one in this color, super cute. I have 3 that are completely done and stuffed in this light gray. I have 2 here and 1 here. So 3 that are completely stuffed in this color. And then I have 1 that the body and head is stuffed, but I couldn't sew on the legs because this plushie is when I ran out of stuffing. And I just have all the tails here and I just tied them to the trunk so I don't lose them and mix them up with other things. So now that I have more stuffing, I will have to sew these on and stuff the legs a little bit. And I have one in this like gray mix color that is not stuffed at all. So even the head like is not stuffed. I just left a hole at the bottom where I will have to stuff the head and the body. And I did the same for the legs, just tied all the tails to the trunk so I don't mix them up with other things. So that's a total of 6 elephants. And the elephants are my own pattern that you can find on my Etsy and coffee shop. Elephants are also a really great seller for me, both at the consignment stores and at markets. So they're just super cute. Everybody loves them. So if I counted correctly, that's a total of 95 items that I made in 1 week. I'm amazed. That's a lot of stuff that I crocheted. And of course I wasn't crocheting like all the time, all day, every day, because obviously I'm here to dog sit. Like I obviously have things to do concerning the dogs. I have to walk them multiple times a day, feed them, all that stuff, obviously give them attention. So I'm just amazed that I was able to get this much stuff done. But I have been getting up earlier than I normally get up because the dogs have a regular schedule, so I just follow that schedule. And they go for a walk pretty early in the morning, so obviously I get up earlier, and I don't go back to bed. Like I just get to work after everything is done with the dogs. I just get crocheting. So yeah, I'm pretty amazed that I was able to get 95 items done in a week. And again, I'm here for a few more days, so obviously I will keep crocheting, but I do want to stuff all the items that have not been stuffed. I'm just a little bit scared because right now I'm filming by the window with the natural daylight coming in, and it starts getting dark at like 4:30 here because it's that time of the year and it gets dark really early. And I forgot to bring my ring light, like I said, so that's why the lighting is probably not the best. And it will start to get dark soon enough. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for lighting, but I will start stuffing all the items that were not stuffed. And yeah, I'll have to put the light on in here though because it's already getting pretty dark in here. So I'll do a little bit of a time lapse while I stuff some items, and then I'll talk to you guys after that. I'll probably put tags on stuff after I am done stuffing them all. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do in what order. I just need to get things ready for the markets that I have coming up and for my big restock at the consignment stores. Here's one of the jellyfish keychains that does not have a keychain yet, glowing in the dark, so this is super cool. If you use my code CrochetCustoms at checkout at blingblingyarn.com, you will get 10% off, so that is super cool because then you can make plushies like this that glow in the dark. I apologize again for the horrible lighting, but I just thought I would talk to you guys while I do all of this because I would probably end up talking to you guys after while doing nothing. So I figured I would talk to you guys while I am doing this. So I started dog sitting here last Monday, I guess. I got here Monday afternoon, and then it's like my aunt, or I don't know, I'm related to these people. It's not just random people. But yeah, so they left during the night, and then it is now Tuesday, and I was supposed to go back home tomorrow, which is Wednesday, but they called us today saying their flight was canceled or delayed or whatever. So anyways, I have to stay an extra day, and I will get home probably later during the day on Thursday. And then I have a market on Friday night, so it's like a night market from 4 to 8, and then I have another market on the Sunday, so I will have Saturday to get some stuff done. I also have an appointment Saturday because I'm going on a trip the week after, and so it's an appointment to get my nails done and my eyelashes, so you know, it's not like a mandatory appointment, but I'm excited. So yeah, I am really stressed because I have so much stuff going on in the span of like 2 weeks, but it's nice. I got a lot of stuff done this week, obviously. So yeah, I will have a lot of stuff for my markets. I mean, a lot of this stuff is going to the consignment stores. I already got my barcodes, so when I went to town today to just go back home really quickly, get some stuffing because I had run out, so I went to the mall while I was in town and just got my barcodes so I can put those on the tags for the stuff that needs to go to the consignment stores. I probably won't add all of that into this video because, I mean, it's literally just me putting tags on stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys when everything is all stuffed because, I mean, obviously I showed you guys all of the stuffies, but I wanted to show you them when they were stuffed. Like, I won't show you them one by one when they're all stuffed, but probably just like a quick little shot of everything all together. And I just think it's really fun to show you guys like everything I crocheted in like a certain amount of time. And I am really pleased that I was able to crochet this much in that amount of time. Like, it's a bit more than a week, I guess, but I did not crochet at all the Monday night when I got here because we all had supper and everything together, so I didn't crochet, and I just like went to bed pretty early on Monday night. So I started crocheting on the Tuesday, so today's Tuesday, so it's basically a week's worth of stuff. So I got 95 plushies done in a week. That's crazy. It's a lot. I'm pretty amazed with myself, to be honest. Alright, so everything has been stuffed, so now I'm gonna lay all of it out onto the bed and show you guys literally all in one shot everything I crocheted in the past week. Here are all the plushies I crocheted in 1 week, all laid out. Feel free to count them if you want to check if there's really 95. I believe I counted right. This is an insane amount of stuff to get done in a week, and I'm really proud of myself. So I guess that's gonna have to be it for today's video. I just really wanted to show you guys everything I crocheted in 1 week while dog sitting because I'm really proud of everything I made. So I'm just gonna put tags on everything tomorrow, and all the keychains, like little plushies that are gonna go on keychains, I'm gonna put the keychains on tomorrow and do all that good stuff tomorrow. Today I just really wanted to show you guys everything and get everything stuffed. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. Definitely stay tuned because in less than a week I will be posting a video. I will be doing the 2 markets in about a weekend. So like I said, I'm gonna have one on a Friday night and I'm gonna have a market on the Sunday. So I'm just gonna put that all in one video for you guys. So stay tuned for that video if you want to watch it, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!